It's Mike Farrell, Rivals.com at the Rivals Camp Series presented by Under Armour here in Kansas City. Drove a long way here, Houston Griffith, one of the top prospects in Illinois for the class of 2018. We talked off camera a little bit about your dad. He went to Illinois. You haven't had a chance to meet Lovey and the new staff there, or at least get there. What's your interest level in Illinois? Because I got to start with them since you're a legacy recruit.
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty even with every other school I have right now.
What are you hoping to learn from, Lovey, being an NFL guy for 20-plus years, when you do finally meet him?
I just want to see where he is, how he can translate from the NFL to college level.
Did you follow him being an Illinois guy and he was the coach of the Bears?
Right, when he was with the Bears, I followed him a lot.
All right, so let's talk about visits you want to take coming up. What schools do you want to visit this summer?
I'm visiting Notre Dame for the Irish Invasion, possibly Tennessee and Ohio State.
All right, so let's work backwards. Ohio State, obviously big-time program. Urban Meyer sent, 80 kids in the first round, it seemed like. Do you follow that stuff? Do you pay attention to who's going to the NFL?
Right, because that's every kid's dream to go to the NFL, and I think he can do it.
Now, how important is that as far as, in conjunction with your playing style and how aggressive they are at defensive back? And do you sort of compare yourself to anybody out there in college right now at the way you play?
Not right now.
No, too early?
Right.
So let's talk about Tennessee. Butch Jones doing a great job recruiting down there. Right. A lot of talk of them winning the SEC East this year and taking the next step. What's your impression of them, and what are you looking to learn when you get there?
When I was down there for the spring, I learned a lot. Got to talk with Coach Shoup, Coach Martinez, and Coach Butch Jones.
So Coach Shoup is a new defensive coordinator. Did you follow where he was before at Penn State and what he did at Vanderbilt and all that stuff?
Right. When he was at Penn State, he had a satellite camp in Chicago, and he worked me out, and then we just built a relationship from there.
And what's his message to you as far as the way they're going to play defense there? They're going to be a little different than they used to?
He said they're going to play tough and aggressive.
All right, and I would imagine as a D-back, you don't want to play off. You want to play press. You want to do all that stuff. Let's talk about Notre Dame. Irish Invasion is a big camp. They've offered you, Coach Kelly, tremendous coach. What do you like about them?
I just like the tradition. They always got somebody going to the NFL. They're always a contender in national.
And defensively, obviously they put a lot of guys in the NFL on the offensive line and some other areas, but defensively they've also got some guys like Harrison Smith who came through there and went on to success at the NFL, coached up guys. Do you notice stuff like that?
Yes. Coach Todd Light, new DB coach, he was in the NFL, played collegiately, played on the highest level, won national championship, and I believe he can do a great job teaching DBs and make them to the next level.
Are there any DB coaches that you have a great relationship with right now with, like that you talk to on a constant basis every day?
Not right now.
What about schools? I know you're a 2018 kid, so it's real hard. If you had to sort of list a group of 6 schools right now that sort of stood out for you the most, who would they be?
Notre Dame, Tennessee, Michigan State, Penn State, and Notre Dame. Oh, did I say that?
Yep, that's all right. Notre Dame twice, so that's a little indication. But Penn State and Michigan State, let's talk about them. James Franklin, obviously bringing in new coordinators. What's your interest level there? What do you notice about them?
I just think he can change. He's changing things. New program. This is their year, he said, and he wants me. And I think Penn State is going to do big things this year.
And then last one, Michigan State, putting cornerbacks in the league. Obviously, guys that were very under-recruited that they coached up and made into first-rounders. How often do they mention that? Do they point that out to you?
They could say one day this could be me if I make that choice to go to Michigan State.
All right. So decision is are you going to be a guy who waits and plays it out for the official visits and all that?
I have no clue.
All right. So doesn't know right now. Could commit tomorrow. We don't know. Houston Griffith, thanks very much.